We're working on getting a solution for a woman whose husband died back in January. The widow still trying to obtain his death certificate, which is causing her some financial problems. Pat Doherty trying to help her cut through the red tape.
The whole family called him Unky Joe. A lot of them say that he's the only dad they ever knew. He was always a listening ear. He took care of everybody he could.
Last summer, Joseph Simmons, a double donor kidney recipient's health began to rapidly decline. He was going to need another transplant.
He was going to get another kidney.
But when that didn't happen, he was taken to the hospital, put on dialysis, and ultimately life support.
We made the decision to remove the life support on January the 20th. We left the hospital and I immediately had to plan a funeral that I had no money for.
Danielle Batiste-Simmons borrowed what she could for a funeral. When Joseph's body arrived at the mortuary from the hospital, the director says it didn't have the necessary paperwork. A face sheet is supposed to be with every body that's transferred from the hospital to a funeral home, with the necessary information to create a death certificate. Danielle and the mortuary director say they tried to get the paperwork from St. Luke's Hospital for weeks, while Joseph's body was held in limbo.
I can't grieve when I'm being stonewalled and I'm making these calls all day long back and forth.
After threatening to call the news, Danielle says the hospital finally sent the paperwork last week. However, it had the wrong date of death, February 20th, instead of January 20th.
I can't get his Social Security. I can't get into his bank accounts that I'm not on.
KHOU 11 contacted St. Luke's to try to find a solution. In an emailed statement, the hospital thanked us for alerting them and said it would be dealing with Danielle directly. Tonight, Danielle says she got a call from a doctor apologizing, letting her know they would have more for her first thing in the morning. For Danielle, tomorrow can't come soon enough.
I've been married to a man 40 and a half years. I've known him since I was 14. He died, and then people are just being careless with my life.
In the Texas Medical Center, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.